Today, the already volatile landscape of the Middle East experiences another dramatic shift. Reports confirm a series of massive explosions rocking Tehran and other key sites across Iran. This isn't just a military action, it marks a pivotal moment with seismic implications. The focus quickly sharpens on one man, Hossein Salami. As the commander-in-chief of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, he stands at the very heart of Iran's military and political power. His fate, now shrouded in reports of an Israeli airstrike, sends ripples far beyond the immediate conflict zone. This demands a closer look at the figure who shaped Iran's confrontational stance on the global stage. Born in 1960 in Galpayegan, then part of the imperial state of Iran, Hossein Salami began his journey not in military academies, but as a mechanical engineering student. His life took a decisive turn in 1978 when he enrolled at the Iran University of Science and Technology. Yet, the escalating Iran-Iraq war pulled him away from textbooks and into the newly formed IRGC. This formative period, immersed in conflict, molded his worldview and set the stage for a rapid ascent within the IRGC's rigid hierarchy. After the war, Salami returned to academia. He earned a master's degree in defense management. This credential further solidified his position as a strategic thinker within the force. Salami's climb through the IRGC ranks was swift and purposeful. From his early days in the Iran-Iraq War, he demonstrated a knack for leadership, ultimately earning the crucial post of deputy commander. Then, on April 21, 2019, a decree from Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, elevated him. He was named commander-in-chief of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the most powerful military position in the country. He replaced Mohammad Ali Jafari, who had held the position for over a decade. This appointment signaled a new phase for the IRGC, with Salami at the helm, poised to direct Iran's intricate network of regional influence and military operations. What truly sets Salami apart among the IRGC leadership is his uncompromising, often bellicose rhetoric. He consistently delivered fiery speeches. These were broadcast across Iranian state television, openly challenging the United States, Israel, and Saudi Arabia. He famously declared intentions to break America, Israel, and their partners and allies, advocating for a cleansing of the planet from their perceived presence. Following the United States airstrike that killed Qasem Soleimani, Salami publicly vowed severe revenge, promising a retribution that would be tough, strong, decisive, and finishing. Even in moments of national tragedy, Salami displayed his dramatic flair. For example, after the downing of UAE Flight PS-752 by IRGC missiles, he expressed profound regret. He famously stated, "I wish I had been on board and burned with them." This consistent, aggressive messaging defines his public persona and shapes perceptions of Iran's foreign policy. Salami's prominence inevitably drew international scrutiny, leading to a cascade of sanctions against him. In March 2007, the United Nations Security Council placed him under sanctions. This was under Resolution 1747, recognizing his significant role in Iran's military. Years later, on April 8, 2019, the United States added the entire IRGC to its list of foreign terrorist organizations. This was a designation Salami reportedly took pride in. Following his promotion to commander-in-chief just days later, he was specifically included in this sweeping American and later Canadian punitive measure. These sanctions highlight the international community's concerns about his influence and Iran's destabilizing actions in the region. The backdrop to today's events is a long-simmering and increasingly open conflict between Iran and Israel. Iran's steadfast policy, since the 1979 Islamic Revolution, has been to openly call for Israel's destruction, labeling it a cancerous tumor that must be eliminated. This rhetoric finds practical expression in Iran's extensive support for proxy groups like Hezbollah, Hamas, and Palestinian Islamic Jihad, which operate as part of its axis of resistance. Israel, in turn, views Iran's accelerating nuclear program as an existential threat. This includes uranium enrichment to 60% purity, capable of producing multiple nuclear weapons in short order. This nuclear ambition, coupled with Iran's development of long-range, nuclear-capable missiles, fuels Israel's determination to act decisively. In the months leading up to June 2025, tensions reached a fever pitch. Negotiations between the United States and Iran over a new nuclear deal faltered, with Iran's supreme leader rejecting United States demands as outrageous nonsense. In this climate of escalating diplomatic failure, Iran's defense minister threatened United States bases across the Middle East. The United States responded by withdrawing diplomats and issuing urgent warnings, anticipating a potential military escalation. Simultaneously, intelligence assessments indicated Israel believed its window to halt Iran's nuclear progress was rapidly closing. On June 12, just hours before the strikes, reports emerged. Israel was fully ready to initiate an operation against Iran. The United States was reportedly informed of this impending action. In the early hours of June 13, 2025, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion. This was a large-scale offensive targeting critical Iranian nuclear facilities and military infrastructure. Explosions ripped through Tehran. They hit military bases and neighborhoods housing senior commanders. Eyewitnesses described massive flames and repeated blasts, particularly near Iran's vital nuclear facility in Natanz, located in Isfahan province. The operation extended beyond conventional airstrikes. Mossad reportedly executed coordinated sabotage missions, striking at Iran's air defense systems and missile infrastructure. Israel stated that these strikes caught Tehran by surprise, hitting targets they never anticipated. Amidst the chaos and unfolding details of Operation Rising Lion, Iranian state television reported a significant development. Hossein Salami, the powerful commander-in-chief of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, was feared dead. Other reports confirmed his demise, stating he was killed in an Israeli airstrike. This potential loss of a top commander, a figure who embodies Iran's confrontational regional strategy and aggressive rhetoric, is a profound blow to the IRGC. His departure, if confirmed, marks a significant moment. It could potentially alter the dynamics of Iran's military leadership and its broader geopolitical ambitions. The ramifications of such an event will undoubtedly resonate throughout the Middle East and beyond for years to come.